Welcome to Grego's TV Daily. Hope you're having a fantastic day. The Galaxy S24 Fan Edition will be out months from now, but it doesn't stop us from potentially knowing what the specs are going to be, and they look really good. They look very S24 Plus like. You gotta check this out because it might be a phone you want to grab later on in the year. This tweet from the Galaxy saying that the S24 Fan Edition will come with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 or an Exynos 2400, which I think is a pretty good guess to have potentially one of those processors. Hopefully it has the 8 Gen 3 because that's just a marvelous processor with power consumption and just power in general, how much it can produce. Brighter displays, also 120 Hertz dynamic AMOLED display, which shouldn't be too much of a surprise there, meeting brighter displays and 120 Hertz display as well. 50 megapixel main camera with optical image stabilization, wired and wireless charging, but I would expect you probably won't see, you might see 45 watts on this. If you don't, definitely expect 25 watt fast charging on there, up to 12 gigs of RAM potentially, and 256 gigs of storage. Probably won't see a 512 and definitely not a 1 terabyte version of this phone, and a price that starts around $600. Remember, this is kind of their mid-range type phone that has some higher end things and then some lower end specs in there as well, but mostly a mid to high range phone for the most part, and you can get a pretty darn good phone at the end of the day. You know, I love me some Galaxy Z Fold 6 news and information and rumors, and these are no different. There are a couple of tweets and I wanted to go through them and talk about them. The first tweet, actually both tweets, are from Croro, who's saying that the Fold 6 is a product that resolves the chronic issues present in its predecessors, and again we'll talk about that in just a moment. And then also the Fold 6 hinge improvement will enhance its durability and display, but there is little potential for improvement in areas such as the camera, which we learned about yesterday. They wouldn't be much of an update with that camera. So chronic issues, I wouldn't say that the Z Fold 5 has a lot of chronic issues that need to be fixed in a physical way. You can always improve durability and reliability with the phone physically. That's something that could always be improved with any phone. And this one obviously is definitely no different for that, but Fold 5 is pretty much, it's not perfect, but it's a good, really solid folding phone that you can totally rely on these days. You know, you bring it to the beach, you might ruin it, but because it doesn't have any dust resistance and the fact that sand could get into all the crevices and things like that. But other than that, it's a really well built phone. That kind of leads us into the other tweet, meaning what could they actually improve? And obviously we've heard that the hinge is going to have some kind of improvement in there. Maybe we'll see dust resistance now. I still don't think it'll be there if it hasn't been there for years at this point, but the durability and display improvements I think will be there. The display being brighter, the crease being potentially a little bit less, and I wouldn't shock me at all if it was a little bit less than what it is now. Durability within that hinge feeling tighter and just more proven as it has as over the years. Fold 5 is a great hinge. It's not, mine hasn't gone crooked like they have in the past. It's still pretty much straight on, so pretty happy with that. So I think, you know, like we spoke about yesterday, I think the Fold 6 will be more of a slight improvement over its predecessors, just becoming better and better, but still not a crazy spec'd out phone that we were all hoping it would be. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.